much. I tell you, I guess I've had the opportunity to experience it from both sides, and one of the things that I had to be taught was that I was not a lost child needing some help from some very liberal, well-meaning, well-intentioned big government coming to solve my problems. Growing up in a single-parent household, living in abject poverty, and having the opportunity to successfully flunk out of high school in the 9th grade really helped me reach my conclusion that the more government came to help me, the less individually responsible I was going to be for myself. And so time and time again, my mama kept telling me this lesson that, boy, I brought you in the world, I might have to take you out. So if you continue your behavior in the same direction you're going in today, the people that you think are here to help you are going to be the ones that are criminalizing you and putting you in jail because of your efforts and your activities on your own behalf. Right. So the only person that you can blame is the one in the mirror. Unfortunately, when you listen to big government, what big government says is someone else caused your situation to happen. Right. And you are not responsible for where you are. The fact that your dad was gone gives you the reason why we have to treat you for the psychological deficiencies that you currently have. Unfortunately, when you arrive at the Charleston County Jail where I live, they may give you some psychological assistance, but it will be from the guy sitting next to you in the bed. And so the challenge we have today is a reality that the more government comes to rescue, the fewer people actually escape that place. And so how do we overcome that? And it's a simple formula. And realizing that the most successful businesses in the world today never ask the question, who's going to be in the White House and can I succeed? Right. They only want to know the state of the game. Right. They only want to know the rules of the game, the rules of the field, and they will play consistent with those rules. So the great challenge that we have is the challenge of selling and marketing the truth to people who are desperately seeking the truth. But in the absence of truth, in the absence of good salespeople, what they'll do is they'll drink anything, sand, dirt, and not water. And so what I think we have to do in order to address the misconception that somehow government comes to rescue you is to tell our own stories. America's success is a story of struggle and then triumph, right. Tragedy and more triumph. The only way you get something for nothing is from the government. And the only way that actually works out for you is when you realize that the something you're getting for nothing is an absolute chain around your wrist that leads you in the direction that they want you to go. So it's really not something for nothing. It's something for the incredibly high price of your freedom. And that great challenge that we have to overcome is a challenge that has been mixed in this stew for so long that it is now inseparable for so many people in their conscience. I can't separate how I can be successful without the government. Right, right. We think the guy at the White House is going to solve our problems. I don't care whether he's a Republican or a Democrat. At the end of the day, I'm going to succeed because I've been given the inalienable right. I was given the great birthright of being an American. Right. And so if we don't start having a conversation about the underlying issues, it doesn't matter what the political consequences, right. The political reality is that we're in.
Well, I appreciate